The Airship of Doom returns, -1. Great start of a level right there. Yeah, alright. Good thing I was prepared from the previous level. I think right here is a Goomba. Okay. If I trust this Fire Flower, if I can, then I'll do it. So that's the vibe we're getting with this level here. The Boo Streak! Can we make it 5 in a row? This is 4. And this is how we're gonna play. We gotta check this side for anything. You know, there could be another coin block or something that hex me. It's a Bowser, that's great. You love the Bowsers. Cool, we got this one. Got this Firefly, that works. That's the door the right answer. I think we do go in the door. We'll just go there. Is this the Bowser? I think this is the Bowser. There's 2 of ya! I don't think there's another Fire Flower. I'm scared, dude. We'll be back here. Okay. Was there another Fire Flower? No, I don't think there was. There's a blue pipe down there. Oh, it dispensed Fire Flowers. No, I don't think there was. There's a blue pipe down there. Okay, we need one more key somewhere. Do we? Maybe we don't. I'm just going to the pipe. No, you didn't give me the top! Mad. Gotta give me these. Give me the top, man. Alright, let's see what this level is. Will it be a Boo? Bruh. If the name is Bruh, it's probably gonna be a Boo. 15 seconds. I can't even get up there. I have to hit it with a triple jump. But do I hit it? Just gonna double check. No blocks. We'll see if I have to triple jump this. No, no, I just have to do a regular jump. Okay. I guess we'll hit this and find out. Okay, I can just land this piece which I saw. Never mind, you don't hit the P-switch. That's great. Not a bad troll. It's a decent troll. That itself is not enough for a Boo. That's just, yeah, that's whatever. Why do I think it's the right door, not the left? Okay, it didn't matter. No, we got 4 Boos in a row. This was not Boo worthy enough. We're also officially less lives than I was when I started at 1,000. We're going downhill, man. Everything is going into shambles. Brimstone. Does this guy play Valorant? 2 minutes. This looks like the beginning of the title screen level. It is not. We'll take a mushroom though. You really had to put in the double bum bum. Only one of you had a key? Very interesting, I guess. What's up here? Key door, that's great. Bond shell, wait a minute. A little Bonds action. I almost lost it. Is this a 1-up from right here? That's unfortunate. I think that guy on the right had the key and I had to kill it with the Bond shell. So that's kind of not ideal. Never mind, I got a key. Works for me. Alright, end it. I got 3 lives at least. No! This one's hard. Wow, holding right. It's definitely a Bowser, 100%. Of course. I can just go underneath you. Well, not when you're, Great. That's not enough for Boo. Give it a meh. New Soup 5-1 Dynamic Die Stuff. I have high hopes for this level just because of the name. Aesthetics. I think this one might be a level. That's not bad. It's like Vegeta. Yeah, I think this is a decent level here. Whoa! I got that one for the fans. Without you, I would be nothing. Just kidding, I hate all of you. Oh! Okay, this is bad. I want this guy. D-colon, I'm sorry. I gotta take my anger out somehow. I'm gonna wait this one out. A little cycle. I do want another power-up, though. That would be nice. Oh, you had to shoot that. You're shooting that at the worst time. So one up there. Kind of want that. Is there more? Wait a minute, this might be worth here. Oh, that's to get the checks and balances. And a power-up. This is worth. I love you, fans. I'm gonna play this one save. Double key. Okay, end it right here. Actually, no, I need another one-up. Oh. Ooh. We'll take that. That's a like. Very good level. Gerudo Desert, yo banger. That's a Link level. Wait, I actually want these. Wait, there's our homie one-ups up there. Can I give this a premature like? Oops. Oh, I got too many coins. That's fine. We'll start with 0, sure. Oh, what the heck is this? Oh, we have an infinite supply, so I might play this one risky. Yeah, let's do risky, sure. I don't know if one of you has a key. Oh, you do. Fans! You guys are living well today. PlayStation Wizard cannot be stopped, or can be stopped. Spike Vegeta also got the block. My aim is too good. There's a bullet bill down there. Maybe I could use it to my advantage. Realistically, I should have gotten that, because now I have too many coins. Or not enough, I guess. I'm back to 58, so it's not a big deal. Lame! How's it going, buddy? Oh my god. You hit me with the James Harden. He's still going with the James Harden! He's still going with the James Harden. This guy's insane. Yo, Bloopas! What are you doing over there? I see you. Don't think you're hiding from me. What? How did that? I shielded that. Going back. Cardiac Kemba. Hey, as someone who went to UConn, that's a great moment. That's like one of my favorite moments. Big Kemba Walker guy. Oh, 7 coins too less. Checks and balances already. There better be a spiky boy, and I don't have to bomb excavate this. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should start saying Kemba instead of James Harden. He was just the first one that came to my mind. Mainly because he's a lefty, and I'm a lefty. Ooh, the balls collided. Okay, well. Hopefully there's another one here. Yeah, there's more. There's a Bowser? Alright, sure. Would you like to dispense a suit? I'm going back. I'm going back. There's no way to survive that. Oh! Don't worry, I knew that was coming. I was actually prepared. Now we're good. Let's be careful. There's one here. There it is. I kind of want to play it safe because if I take damage, I have to wait 5 years to get another one. There we go. Alright, end it right here. Wow, and actually a decent Link level. I had fun. Very good. One of the few Link levels that aren't, like, boring. Next page. We've rebuilt 8 lives. A net of 8 lives since we got to 1,000. Still got a lot to rebuild, but that's fine. Time for a road trip by Sus. Time for a road trip. A net of 8 lives since we got to 1,000. Still got a lot to rebuild, but that's fine. Time for a road trip by Sus. This looks like an... Never mind, it's not an auto level. That laugh track makes me... Oh no. It's 18 seconds. This looks like a troll level. There's a 50 though. Is that comment? You can spin them up here. The author told me that because the author's comment box is outlined in yellow, so I don't know why I did that. Because the author's comment box is outlined in yellow, so I don't know why I did that. Thanks for the tip. Okay, well, we have options here. And that is, 18 seconds. I'm inclined to say it's a clear pipe, because the door would probably murder you. Let's find out. Am I deaded? No. Maybe that door takes me here. I guess we'll try the pipe. Okay, this could be the level. That was a Jabater. Okay, cool. The play's a cat. So far, it's still possible this is the right way. It hasn't been 18 seconds if I've done optimally. Am I dead? Am I supposed to go around? No? Do I send it? I kind of have to. Press and send here. Oh! Oh, man. 18 seconds, though. This is 18 seconds. It's gotta be another route. Do we take this? I guess we try. Yo, fans? Fans? This looks like it's just cheese. 18 seconds. I think they just cheesed it. Unless there's a hidden dev route. We'll go in here for now. 18 seconds though. There's no way they went into Subworld. So maybe there is a dev route. Or that warp block was it. What's here? Do I regret this decision? I feel like I don't yet. Yo, refreshing level? You know what? We're just gonna take the scenic route, whatever. We'll play. It doesn't seem trolly, it just seems they cheesed it. That warp block. No! I wanted the top! Oh my god. That was it! You just go here! That's the warp block you take. Okay, well... Time to do this all over. You know what? As long as we get to the end without dying, we'll gain a life. Because I died once and we'll get 2 from the top. All I had to do was look left, man. That's all I had to do. Okay. There we go. Jesus. I kind of want to just look at the clear check time and then I'll determine if I boo it or not. To be honest. Let me check. If it's like 5 seconds, I'll boo it. If they actually play through the level. It's 16 seconds. Can I get this old record real quick? I did all that for nothing. They didn't even do it. They just left it in there. And that's the entire level. Wow. Incredible. I could have saved like 5 minutes. Yo, 69. Nice. Alright, back to content. Spin jump hard. Okay, that was hard. Do we have to guide the balls? These guys follow you at nighttime, but the balls collided, so now they're all gone. We'll just stay spinning, I guess. Spin to win. Alright, cool. We'll take that. As a juicer. I mean, it wasn't bad. I didn't like it because it was a juicer. It was just decent. Box bop without leaving the ground. This may be Bismuth? The real Bismuth? Is it? If it is, this might be a good level. Alright, just based on this one room, doesn't seem bad. What is this? I think we're supposed to pick up the books like 5 times. No, into the door. Okay, we'll do that. We'll get the key. Go back. Get into the books. And then we eat it. And we go here. We'll stay here. Okay. And now we have another books. So I think we do this twice now. I think I can save this. I have to eat it in the pipe, but I need to not miss. Don't miss. Maybe I'll just drop into it. There we go. This seems like a long level though. Okay, so we need... What do we have to do here? We need to go into the clear pipe. So I think we build a bridge. I throw 3 to the left. Yeah. I hope. And I drop 2 here. Technically you can run across the gap. I'm pretty sure. Like that did it on 1 level. Can you get in the hole? Thank you. So we get this other box. We go down. And then we, yeah, we just build some bridges, I guess. We have to be very delicate. Very delicate. Don't miss. Toadette, you can do it. Good job. This is stressful. I need that box. This is very stressful, dude. So I throw a box. I mean, technically we don't need to. I throw this one across. I guess I kind of have to. Because I need to, like, line up properly. No! God dang it. Toadette! Toadette! Oh my god. No! Oh my god, dude. We'll have to do this again. No, I can't! Okay, this part is kind of annoying. I have to do this all over again. God dang it. Well, we'll just see what's after this door. Is it the end? It's literally the end. God dang it. Hey, at least I got a life before we died. Don't do it again, though. I might just do that. It does give you a bit of time. I just need Toadette to not hit the box and have it hit her noggin. Ah, that's the strat. It kind of works. I almost messed up. Line up. I guess I kind of have that because if you like, I couldn't get the top. Oh well. I don't want to risk that because if you like drop the box too far to the right, then you don't get the clear con anymore. That's fine. We'll get the 50s. The 50s are the more important one.
I know perhaps this is the worst mistake in algebra, but you know what, we can actually make it true. Check this out. On the left hand side, just expanding our property, we get x squared plus y squared plus 2xy. And on the right hand side, we still have the x squared plus y squared. And notice that both sides have the x squared plus y squared, right? So we can actually just cancel them out like this. So we get 2xy, that's going to be equal to 0. So this implies that x is equal to 0 or y is equal to 0. And these are the solutions to this equation. In another word, x and y can be anything that you want as long as one of them is equal to 0. So here is an example for you guys. So I'm just going to say, well, here's the example. X is equal to 17 and y is equal to 0. And plug that in. So you will get what? 17 plus 0 and you square that. Is this the same as 17 for x and square that and plus 0 squared? Yes, I think so, because this side right here will get 289 and this side right here will also get 289. So we are done.
My mans, how's it going? It's me, Sean. I've survived a zombie apocalypse. 100 days on a deserted island. I did something with all these parasites. Now, I'm gonna be...
Hi，我係 Joker。今日呢條片咧就係講關於奧運嘅。原先咧裏邊都包含一啲內容咧，就係屌緊你哋，就係唔理香港呢一個嘅運動界、運動行業，甚至乎唔明白乜嘢係奧運運動精神。但係咧，事關我禮拜日拍啦，突然間禮拜一同禮拜三，即係今日我拍攝呢一個嘅 intro 嘅時間咧，我哋就有兩排，仲要係金同銀添。所以先咧就恭喜呢個張家朗同何詩蓓先啦。咁希望咧陸續有牌再繼續嚟啦。就因為呢兩個牌啦，再加埋球衣事件啦，令到香港人突然好注視咧呢個奧運項目，甚至乎係注視埋香港運動員嘅。咁變相咧，我屌緊你哋嘅嘢咧，呢一刻啊，我原先未剪走嘅內容咧，就突然唔成立。我亦都咧係唔想喺呢一刻。 咧就俾一班鍵盤戰士咧不停屌打我嘅。雖然我諗我嘅意見都係冇改變，我覺得你哋其實都真係唔係好理香港嘅運動員噶啦，或者係香港運動嘅發展啦。但係我暫時喺呢一刻度咧，我覺得我唔應該喺大家高興嘅情況底下咧就潑冷水，甚至乎咧就去屌一班觀眾嘅。所以我就剪走咧我本身對香港嘅運動行業、運動界嘅一啲嘅睇法，咁而剩翻咧其他都可以話係接受到嘅內容啦。遲下當奧運完咗嘅，若然你真係想聽我對香港運動行業嘅一啲嘅睇法咧，我有機會會再出片嘅。咁但係到時候咧就剝定你條褲，準備咧俾我省你 pat pat 啦，因為咧我屌撚你班觀眾嘅。咁點解我有呢一個嘅能力去屌你呢？冇㗎，我中意咯。Anyways， 希望你中意嚟緊呢條片。我知道咧好多人係為咗支持咧香港嘅選手咧，先至會去睇呢一個東京奧運嘅。咁亦都覺得咧係一個唔錯嘅理由嚟嘅。但係每逢奧運啊，都會有呢一個嘅重點話題咧，就喺外國嗰邊討論。咁點解話外國呢？就因為我香港我都未聽過人去講呢一啲嘅話題，就係究竟啲奧運選手有冇做愛？冇錯，有冇搏嘢？Why the fuck do you care?
The athletes don't get dick. They don't get dick.
不過咁講啦，講到呢一個嘅話題，咁我就自不然要提供答案。
This is an early version of a video which I'm just about to release, which describes what happened to my YouTube channel at the end of July 2021. You'll see that I was tricked into deleting my channel, and this is the story of exactly how that happened. Well, it all started off with this email. I should explain first of all that YouTube is owned by Google, and a lot of correspondence that I will get about YouTube will come from various Google accounts. Indeed, you have to have a Google account in order to get any ad revenue, because it's Google that handles all of this part for YouTube. But let's have a look closely at this email and you'll see why it's a little bit more than your standard phishing mail. Firstly, it has genuinely come from Google.com. Most phishing emails will come from something other than Google or YouTube, but here the domain is correct. After the event, I had a good look at the SMTP headers. They confirmed what I already thought. This user was able to log in to Google Chat and send emails from that domain. And sending emails from there gave it all the official stamps that made it look like a genuine Google email. And herein lies the first problem. If you're a user of Google Chat, you shouldn't be allowed to set your from address as anything at google.com. All this does is allow openings for people like this to spoof that they are google.com. But what about the contents of the email? Why on earth did I think that this was legitimate email? The email itself wasn't that well formatted, there were capital letters where they shouldn't have been, but overall the English was just about okay and there were no spelling mistakes, a sure sign of a scam. The email simply said, "Hi, please note that we have noticed that you have a duplicate AdSense account and as a result we will permanently suspend your YouTube account." If you're a creator on YouTube, you'll understand what this means. AdSense is the way to gain revenue via uploading videos on YouTube. But here's where coincidence will help scammers. Just the day before I received the email, I swapped to a new phone and managed YouTube through it. I put two and two together and assumed that because I was using a new device, somehow it may have generated this email. It's a bit like getting a fake Amazon phone call straight after you've placed an Amazon order. If it wasn't for that coincidence, I'm almost certain that I wouldn't have fallen for this scam. And I'm always in the habit of hovering over any links that appear in emails. This way I can tell exactly where they're going to lead to, and here, once again, we had chat.google.com, which again seemed to be convincing. So when I did click the link, I was straight through to Google Chat. But of course, anyone can set up
So to differentiate this, of course, we do the following.
I'm a bird.
Solo bolo.
Oh my god. Look at it.
Stop right there!
Stop! Jet, revive me. Use your ulti, Jet.
Let's do this.
Hey, Stinky.
Got it! Somebody help me!
I got you, fam.
Another one. Door stuck! Door stuck! To the pool!
Jet, come on, Jet. Revive me.
I smell pennies!
Money. Revive me, Jet. I'm dying.
Thank you.
It's showtime!
Please revive me. My name's Jeff.
Boom! 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 I've got you in my sights. Here we go again. Go, go, go!
Oh, yes, Daddy. Hello, mother...
Enemy chaser!
What? Hey! Oh, yes, Daddy.
It's done. Jet, revive me.
Wake up. Wake up.
Serious?
One week later. Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind?
Strange. We all right?
Ah! 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 Ah!
Hello everyone. In this video we're going to be solving a trigonometric equation. We have 3 sine of x minus 4 cosine of x equals 2, and we are supposed to find tangent x. So I'll be presenting 2 methods here. Let's start with the first one. Now the first method involves squaring both sides. Let's go ahead and do that. This gives us 9 sine squared x minus 3 times 4 is 12, so double that, 24 sine x cosine x plus 16 cosine squared x equals 4. Now at this point you can do a couple different things, such as replacing cosine squared with 1 minus sine squared, so on and so forth. But I'll follow a slightly different approach for the first one. I will divide both sides by cosine squared. But first I gotta make sure that cosine x cannot be 0. If you plug in cosine x equals 0 in the original one, you get sine x equals 2/3, but that doesn't satisfy the Pythagorean identity, so it's impossible. So cosine x does not equal 0, we know that. Let's go ahead and divide both sides by cosine squared x. And when we do, we're gonna get the following. 9 sine squared x divided by cosine squared x minus 24 sine x cosine x divided by cosine squared x plus 16 equals 4 over cosine squared x. Now you might be asking, like, why do we divide by cosine squared x? Because we can, but that's not the reason. We do it because it's going to give us a nicer equation. You'll see in a little bit. We'll use some identities here, so bear with me. Hopefully you are familiar with the identities. If you're not, I'm going to tell you what they are. So sine squared over cosine squared is equal to tangent squared, so let's write it that way. 9 tangent squared x. Here cosine, one of the cosines will cancel out with this one, and that gives us sine x over cosine x, which is tangent x. So this gives us 24 tangent x. This is actually the very reason we divide both sides by cosine squared x, because we get a quadratic equation in tangent. But on the right hand side we do get 1 over cosine squared x, which is equivalent to secant squared x. Now what am I going to do with that? Well, I can replace secant squared with 1 plus tangent squared. So let's go ahead and do the following. Let's set tangent x equals t, because it's easier with substitution, and write it this way. 9t squared minus 24t plus 16, and I'm going to replace secant squared with 1 plus tangent squared, which I can write as 1 plus t squared. Now let's go ahead and distribute everything. From here I'll be getting 4 plus 4t squared. If you subtract 4t squared, you get 5t squared, and then minus 24t. Now here 16 minus 4 is going to give us positive 12. So this is going to be my quadratic equation in t, or tangent x. Let's go ahead and solve it using the quadratic formula. You could also be looking for possible ways to factor it, but I don't think it's factorable. So, and also this is nice, I forgot to mention that when we divide both sides by cosine squared, we get a quadratic equation in tangent x, and guess what? We are looking for tangent x, so that makes sense, right? Great. So let's go ahead and do it. So from here, if you use the quadratic formula, t equals tangent x, and that is equal to negative b, which is 24, plus minus the square root of b squared, which is 24 squared, minus 4 times 5 times 12. All right, so let me go ahead and simplify, and that's going to be divided by 2 times a, which is 10. Let's go ahead and simplify the discriminant first, and then we can just go ahead and plug it in. So that our delta, or discriminant, is going to be 24 squared minus 4 times 5 times 12. So here's what I can do. I can write the 24 as 24 times 24. Let's go ahead and do that. And then minus, so I got like a 4 times 12, which is 48. So I can write that as 2 times 24. And then I have an extra 5. Great. Now I can pull out a 24 here. And let's see what happens. This is going to give me me 24 times 24 minus 10, and that is equal to 24 minus 14. Now let's go ahead and factor this into perfect squares. This is going to be 4 times 6, right? 4 is a perfect square, and from here we're going to get 2 times 7. But guess what? We can also make another perfect square from here, which is 12. It's going to give us 4 times 4 times 3 times 7, or 16 times 21. Basically, I just factored it. So our discriminant is 16 times 21. So when I take the square root, it's going to look like the following. I'll be taking the square root. So my tangent x value, oopsies, my tangent x value, which is equal to t here, can be written as negative b was 24, plus minus, if you take the square root of this expression, you're going to get 4 times the square root of 21, and then that's going to be divided by 10. Okay? So that's my expression, but it can be simplified, and this gives us two values. So tangent x is either 12 plus 2 root 21 over 5, or tangent x can be written as 12 minus 2 root 21 over 5. Now obviously these values need to be checked, but let me tell you that they do verify. The reason why we check is because we squared both sides, so that could introduce extraneous solutions. So let's go ahead and talk about the second method now. So here's our second method. Our second method involves some interesting transformations. So let's take a look at the original problem one more time. We have 3 sine x minus 4 cosine x. 3 sine x minus 4 cosine x equals 2. So here's what I like to do. I'm going to divide both sides by 5. The reason why we do that is, if you look at the coefficients of sine x and cosine x, they are 3 and 4. So I'm using the Pythagorean theorem here, and it's basically like a 3, 4, 5 triangle that I'm going to be using. And you'll see in a little bit why this is helpful. So let's go ahead and divide both sides by 5. And this gives us the following. 3 over 5 sine x minus 4 over 5 cosine x equals 2 over 5. Great. Now, here's what I'd like to do. And this is a really slick, really neat substitution that we use for these kinds of expressions. By the way, if you have something like 3 sine x minus 4 cosine x, let me tell you something. The maximum value that this can take is 5. You can find that from the coefficients, and there's a way to prove it, and this is what it is. So now I'm going to replace these numbers, and notice that they're special because of the 3, 4, 5 triangle. They're sines and cosines of the same angle. So I can just replace 3 over 5 with cosine alpha, alpha being an acute angle, by the way, because both sine and cosine are positive. And 4 over 5 is going to be the sine alpha value. So this gives us something like this. Sine x cosine alpha minus sine alpha cosine x. And definitely this is something you should be familiar with if you're dealing with trigonometry. This is equal to sine x minus alpha equals 2 over 5. Now in this case, I'm going to be using the tangent value. So here's what I'd like to do. Well, even though I got one sine value, this might give us 2 tangent values. Why? Because x minus alpha can be in any quadrant. We know that alpha is acute, but we don't know anything about x. And x minus alpha could be a whole different story. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be finding the tangent values from here. Let me go ahead and draw a triangle which satisfies 2 fifths, and this is going to give you 25 minus 4, which is the square root of 21. That's where we get the square root of 21 from. But anyways, from here, tangent x minus alpha can be plus minus 2 over root 21. And we're going to be using both of the values. But guess what? We also have a tangent x value. If you look at the original problem, we did get a value. But here's the thing. We divided both sides by 5, right? We got this equation. But that also gave us something else. We can get the tangent alpha from here. How? Well, we do know sine alpha and cosine alpha. And finding tangent alpha would actually be a piece of cake. It's sine alpha over cosine alpha, which would be 4 over 3 in this case. Okay, great. So I got these two values, and this becomes a system of equations in trigonometry. And it's easiest to solve because of the tangent. So here's what I can do. And remember, our goal is to find tangent x. So here's how we're going to proceed. I'm going to write tangent x as tangent of x minus alpha plus alpha, right? Alpha cancels out and we end up with tangent x. Awesome. So you can call this beta if you want. So we're kind of looking at the sum formula for tangent. So something like tangent beta plus alpha, and there's a formula for that. So let's write it down. This is equivalent to tangent beta, which is tangent x minus alpha plus tangent alpha divided by 1 minus tangent x minus alpha times tangent alpha. Here, I'm just using the formula tangent beta plus alpha, which is tangent beta plus tangent alpha divided by 1 minus tangent beta times tangent alpha. Okay. Now, since we have two different values for tangent x minus alpha, we're going to plug it in and find the two different values. I'm going to leave it as an exercise for the reader. I hope you don't mind. In the interest of time, I don't want to keep this video too long. And it's very easy to do. You can just plug it in. And guess what? You're going to be getting the same values that we have received before. And these are the two tangent x values that we're going to be getting for this equation. And this brings us to the end of this video. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Until then, be safe, take care, and bye-bye.
Be stranded in the Canadian Rocky Mountains with no food, water, and a whole bunch of mods that make this way more difficult than it needs to be. And not only that, no, there's something lurking in the woods, okay? Yeah, that right there, not the plan. This was supposed to just be a regular survival thing, and I accidentally left one mod in here and everything.
俾你嘅，而簡單啲答你 ，yes，佢哋搏緊嘢。但係你唔需要理佢哋搏唔搏嘢，你係唔需要擔心奧運選手究竟有冇帶安全套呢，就係搏嘢嘅。因為好簡單，同你講句，冇一個奧運選手呢，就係想臨出賽之前先搞大個肚。每一個奧運選手去到比賽嘅時候，佢哋腦裏邊唔係諗緊我去呢個奧運村嗰陣時候，究竟可以食幾多女，食幾多仔。佢哋個個人頭號目標喺腦裏邊得一個諗法嘅啫，就係我點樣可以有最好嘅表現，攞到最佳嘅成績呢？咁拎翻俾自己國家去睇嘅。或者係俾自己去睇啦，而搏嘢呢一個真係一個 side benefit。外國媒體咧係真係想理佢哋搏嘢去到咩程度呢？佢哋就會量度住咧究竟有幾多個安全套呢？就係每一年會被消耗嘅。咁甚至乎呢，就要計好多唔同嘅數去將佢哋搏嘢合理化，就係講緊男性荷爾蒙 testosterone 喺搏嘢之後呢，第二日會唔會影響到自己嘅運動員嘅表現，或者甚至乎會唔會提升佢哋嘅表現？Again, why the fuck do you care？ 你要理嘅，不如理下今年2020年東京奧運佢哋奧運村提供嘅安全套夠唔夠大先啦？嗱，我唔係講緊日本牌子嘅安全套本身唔夠大，而係講緊本身用日本牌子安全套嘅人都唔係特別大。我唔知自己想講乜嘢。其實我明點解我哋咁介意呢，就係知道呢啲運動員究竟有冇搏嘢嘅。咁因為我哋妒忌，妒忌可能係太重嘅講法啦。我哋羨慕呢一啲奧運選手擁有頂尖人類嘅體格。你想像到佢哋每次做愛啊，都可以有加藤鷹同埋清水健咁樣嘅體能同埋操作。佢哋去到呢個奧運村，可以同各個唔同嘅地方切磋。3P、4P、5P， 你諗到幾多 P， 你有幾鹹濕，你都可以講到出嚟。但係如果大型媒體咧，淨係注視於咧呢啲奧運選手嘅下體，甚至乎係樣貌咧，作為一個前運動員嘅我，都會感覺到係幾侮辱嘅。試想像你長年累月喺台下練咗10年嘅功，上到台上佢第一樣討論嘅嘢，唔係你嘅表現，而係你嘅樣。咁我心諗，我練嚟做乜撚嘢呢？不如我就去做 model 好過啦。呢一個現象亦都喺香港出現啦。奧運比賽咧就不足3日啦，網上邊嘅人已經討論呢邊一個女運動員係佢老婆。日本跳遠究竟靚唔靚女，或者哥倫比亞射箭就係佢心水。大哥，呢一個係奧運而唔係選美啊！調翻轉嚟講，我哋亦都笑呢一啲運動員樣衰。我唔係對我哋偉大嘅祖國特別有好感，但係淨係望住啲網民不停喺度笑緊呢舉鐵嗰啲嘅女選手。其實作為選手，佢哋又做錯啲乜嘢呢？佢哋只不過想喺台上邊就係表現好最好嘅自己。佢哋根本就唔係上嚟選美，因為奧運唔係一個選美嘅節目，而係一班熱血嘅運動員表現自己最好一面嘅大舞台。撇除任何政治嘅因素，其實每一個運動員個別都有佢哋自己努力同辛苦一面，所以希望大家唔好將你嘅注視放喺佢嘅樣貌上面，而喺佢實力上面。我要講嘅就係咁多，下次再見，拜。
spiraled out of control. I commissioned Leonex to make this map in World Painter, and he did I mean, just look at this. Like, look at this place. Then I got my mans on the Discord to start building a whole bunch of stuff here. There's a whole bunch of abandoned cabins, ranger towers, collapsed mines, like this whole railway system. And then there's this. That's an SCP foundation. Let's just say something that's supposed to be in there is not in there anymore. Like usual, if you want to get this map, you can get it on my Patreon, okay? I've also got a link to the mod pack in the video description. You know what else I got? New merch, okay? Forge Labs. People are, you'll go, you buy something, giving away a bundle at red button. You press that, and I'm gonna if I can just cross that line to 4 million subscribers, I don't even want to tell you what happens next. Okay, come on. This is supposed to be a Man vs. Wild parody. Get back to the... If you're lost in the Canadian Rocky Mountains, I'm going to show you the skills you need to survive just like me, okay? I'm a man who does not die. Hey, day one. The first day. Thrown right into the wilderness. So I wrote in my notes, did stuff. That's all I wrote. Off to a great start here. Okay, so immediately I started trying to get flint. You can't punch trees in this mod pack. You gotta get flint to get the knife, and then a whole bunch. So I started trying to get the flint shards.
What am I doing? I have enough, more than enough flint.
So after walking around a little bit, I found an open field with a cabin on it. There was also some water nearby, which was good. You need water, okay? Because in this, you become a very thirsty man. You're always drinking, So I got a big old gulp of water from the lake and walked back to the cabin, hoping there was some food in there, you know. I was getting very hungry in real life too. I'm probably gonna make some pasta after I finish recording the voiceover for this. Anyways, there was some good stuff in the cabin. There's a fridge, a chest full of, I think, was there meat in there? I can't remember. There's some good stuff though. Look, you can see what's going on. It's good. I made a flint knife and I used that to get some plant fibers. Then I went to the little village nearby and looted a few houses and used the plant fibers to make string. And I made a hatchet and I used it to get wood and made charcoal, cooked some chicken. It was good. Everything was going well. I kept looting the next day and I got some slime. You know what? Very happy to see slime this early. When they were building the map, I said, well, I got 2 requests, okay?